Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Give me 1 second, guys. I feel like my camera is not playing ball. What is going on there? There we go. Hang on. Does that look better? Why is it? Yeah. I knew that this stream would be an interesting one, which is why I've decided to give myself a little easy way into streaming on my new PC. Got a new PC, I probably mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. It was on order. It came yesterday, so I've been frantically trying to set it up, which has been more problematic than I anticipated. But I wanted to make sure for you guys that I've got everything ready for the press conference stream on tomorrow. So it's Friday deadline. So this is just like a bit of a practice stream so that I can figure out what I'm doing, because all my software's updated and has got loads more features that I'm used to and different things. So it's a bit of a Q&A stream. We've still got one game to go of Game Week 35. Then the Game Week 36 deadline is tomorrow. So really quick turnaround. So the main focus for me on the stream is basically to get some help from you guys. So just anything that you spot that doesn't look right, just let me know, and I can obviously work on it for tomorrow's stream. And then I'm going to be answering some of your questions as well. So if you are in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel as well. Graphic works, so that's one positive. Yeah, it's going to be a bit different from normal, let's say. I've just realised that I've got 2 tabs on with the same stream. So again, if I close one, it could all go haywire. So hopefully I'm still with you. It's already giving me warning signs that I've not got the right settings, but hey ho, we'll go with it and see what it says. Something about bitrate. The problem is it tells you all this stuff on streams, and the tech side is not my strong point, which doesn't help. Let's go to another tab. I haven't updated the graphics from last week, the press conferences. There have been some press conferences today, though. I think we've heard from Manchester United today, which is really weird because they play on Monday, the Monday night game, the final fixture of Game Week 36, and Ten Hag has already had his press conference, bizarrely. Try and get rid of the gremlins. And quite big news as well. Can't even find it now. Where is it? It was to do Fernandes. I can't even see where it is now. I'm sure I saw it somewhere. Maybe it was a hub that tweeted it. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, here we go. After the game, we had an issue with Bruno Fernandes, so he's a doubt for Monday, but he will fight to be part of the game, as we know with Bruno. He was a very popular pick on Wildcard. To be fair, I nearly brought him in with a free transfer as well, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on. If you're here, then say hello in the live chat. I've got it up on screen. I'm gonna just put it in another bit as well so that I can keep up to date with it all. So I'll be here for about half an hour just to oust any gremlins. Nelson was the first one in. Liam has already asked Foden or De Bruyne. Well, I've got both of them in my team, and I'm excited for the game week ahead with the triple Man City. Can you see that? For some reason, so I've got a new Mac, but my old one was 27-inch screen and this is a 24. It does make quite a bit of difference. But I mean, first world problems. Nelson says, is Gusto worth getting rid for a -4? I think you just bench him. Neil is in, Mark is in. FPL Down Under is in and modding. What time is it? 3 p.m. here. I'm ready for bed. I've just realised on this screen I've got like half an arm missing. I've been struggling with the green screen, I'll be honest. There we go. Got 2 arms now, that's probably better. Amanda is in. And she said, what a surprise live, love it. And Chantal says, I wasn't expecting this stream. Yeah, it's a practice stream. It's a bit of a effort stream, if I'm honest. We'll hopefully get the gremlins gone and make it so that it's good as possible for the true stream. So I've got this warning that the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend you stream a bitrate of 6,800. I could try changing that, but it could all go wrong. Stream. Output. Streaming. Bitrate. Here we go. But then it says good connection. Stream health. Let's see what that does. I've gone to the recommended 6,800. It says good connection. I feel like sometimes it can say excellent connection now. God knows. Shall we do the speed test? I mean, it shouldn't have any issues. Surely at that we should be well away. I was hoping to move my office space to the garage, but the internet's just so poor in there. That's my flex on my internet speed though. I don't think this whole bitrate thing matters. If anyone knows anything about bitrates, I feel like whatever it is, it's just going to complain at me. I'll move it back down. Anyway, less of broadband speed and more on FPL, I guess. It's midnight in Sydney. You're a nutter, still being up at this time. I am struggling with the smaller screen size, I will be honest. Dennis asks, what are the best triple ups as I'm using wildcard for Gameweek 36? Right, let's have a look at the Hub AI best team for Gameweek 36 first. So the recommendation is triple City, triple Chelsea. Really interesting to see 2 Arsenal defenders in there. Haaland, Foden, Vardiol. Can't argue with that. Jackson, Palmer, Petrovic. Sounds okay. There's Isak and Burn. Fernandes is in there. But obviously, the injury issue may mean that he's less attractive an asset. But that's a good starting point. I'm just going to... I'll disappear for a second. But I'm just going to check. This is my press conference stream set up. But I will, of course, be doing the deadline stream. So let's... You see, this is the sort of thing that has not been set up already. I'm working on the game. That is not perfect, but I think it's because I'm doing two in one. Ignore the breaking news tab because that's just who's available and who's not. Tell me if everything's still working. I can see the mic's still working. Light Ray says, looks and sounds great so far. Mark wants help with his team. He's left his ID 12288. Let's have a look. I don't really like, I'll be honest, I don't really like this stream set out. I much prefer the press conference stream. Just noticed that that's the wrong way around as well. So Mark's team 12288. Let's have a look. FPL underdog. And let's see where you are with transfers, chips, etc. So you've got no chips. You've got triple captain left. That's for next week, Mark. You've got one free transfer. Dubravka, fine. Yeah, defensively. I can't remember if I've seen that Van Heck's out for the rest of the season. I'll have to check that. I think your attack is absolutely fine. I think you can roll this week. What was your concern, Mark? Let me know. Alan's looking for a differential forward, 7.5 million or below for the remainder of the season. Chris Wood. Bonkers LFC says Liverpool presser is 9:45 tomorrow morning. Interesting. What's the lowdown on Salah? Have you got any in the know ITK knowledge? Let's have a look for Alan at some forwards. 7.5 million. The only thing with Chris Wood is he doesn't double, does he? Alvarez, I don't love. There's João Pedro. Again, I don't know how much I love it. And then you there's Hoyland. Is Chris Wood territory? We're not. We haven't got loads of choice. I'll be honest. The amount of choice is not great. I'm kind of thinking out loud because obviously I'm going to make a lot of upgrades to the channel for next season. I'm just looking, thinking, can I mix things up for the deadline stream? Because I'm really between. Let me know, guys, and feel free to ask me any non-FPL questions. Sorry, the wrong one. Between this screen. I much prefer this one. But the whole point of this view was that it's for the press conference stream. So to have the ad board, the ticker board behind me on there feels very what's the word? Familiar. Whether that still works for the deadline stream, I don't know. But I guess I have that as the background for my main videos as well, don't I? So why not? Wonder if I can add anyone to the ticker board next season. There's quite a few managers pleased that Fernandes is a doubt because it solves a benching headache. He doesn't miss many games though. I think even if he has got a bit of a knock, he'll probably play anyway. I think he missed one game through suspension this season. And then look, over 3,000 minutes in the 3 previous full seasons. Tommy's in from Massachusetts and says it all sounds good. It's nice to see where people are from. It's a bit more of a laid-back stream today. So it's nice to get a bit of background info. Neil says, who's the best third City asset to get him in? I'm lined up to get KDB, but wondering if Vardiol is better. I really like the attacking City triple up. If we look at points predictions for all players between now and the end of the season, it's Haaland, Foden, De Bruyne. And you look at the fixture analyzer. In terms of goals. To be fair, Brighton are ahead of City there. Clean sheets is City as well. There's not a lot to choose between City and Brighton, but Vardiol didn't score a single goal for City until April, and then he got 3 goals in all competitions, which is mad. Chantel says, I was contemplating taking out Fernandes for Saka, but look how this works in my favour. Yeah, I think it's a sign. The Baden says, KDB or Haaland captain. I mean, if you're chasing, De Bruyne is a great differential. Josh says your camera is HD and high frames where I'm viewing. Good. Something went weird on OBS. I don't quite know what I'm doing with it, I'll be honest. It's one of those where I do worry that I could just break it. So I'm trying not to. Freddie Ebbing, have Gusto, Gabriel Shaw, Porro, Van Heck, bench boost 37. Gusto and Van Heck for Guardiola and White for a -4. Well, I think you can afford to play Gabriel. Oh, yeah, you've been quite unlucky there because you've got a few injuries. I wouldn't do 2 for a -4. I'd just do 1 this week. Whether that be Vardiol or White, it's going to be a bit of a toying cost. Bonkers LFC is only on 28 points. Yeah, it's not been the greatest game week, has it, for non-wildcarders? I'm on 40 -12, so technically 28 as well. Have got 6 to play. I feel like it's going to be a brutal game, though. I'm probably not going to watch it. Mark Richards says, do I bring in Foden? Yeah, would do. VJ is in and modding. Good to see you. VJ says, are you a little bit quiet today? Don't know, actually. I mean, I can bring the mic closer. Is that better? Hang on. I don't think I've done anything mic-wise. So just let me know. But yeah, any feedback that you've got, any, questions, FPL or not, drop them in. B-ball checkmate. Start Jackson or Gordon? I think I'd start Jackson. Gordon's away form hasn't been that great this season. He's blanked against Palace away, Fulham away, Chelsea away, Arsenal away. He hasn't got a return away from home this year. Adsky says the sounds fine. Cool. Neil predicts Fernandes will play. Yeah, I think we've had this before, haven't we? And he's been fine. Bill says keep Gusto and see. That's the policy that I'm on. Hope he comes good. Jose says Fernandes to Foden and -4. Is it worth it? Probably not. But if you haven't got Triple City, I feel like Triple City is a priority. So if that's the way to do it. Michael Scott, mids forwards, the Son, Havertz, Gordon, Palmer, Garnacho, Haaland, Isaac Johnson. Would you use a free transfer on Gordon, Garnacho to KDB or Foden? Bench Gordon or carry the transfer? I think I'd make the move. Latest update on Edison. He was in training yesterday. Hang on, because I have bookmarked some bits and bobs. So Edison has trained with the rest of the Man City first team following injury on Sunday. Foden and Diaz both trained with the rest of the City first team following illness. There's been lots of like pictures and bits and bobs on the City website. I don't know if we've had anything today. Training, working up to pick Wolves. Yeah, so this is yesterday. There's Foden there. New, I think this could be the first new kit of the season from Liverpool. Maybe these are better. I mean, I don't know if I'm wholly convinced, but I don't know if it's just from Salah's trousers. VJ asked, do you do any sport? No, not at the moment. I have, I'm not really that sporty, to be fair. I have done a bit of running in the past. But yeah, not doing too great at the moment. Ben says, I feel like the stream is quieter than usual. I don't think there's any reason why it would be. When you say quieter, Ben, what are you hoping for? Me to be louder? I mean, I could do something with levels, potentially. My mic is meant to just do its own thing, to be fair. Torsten Lang says, I'll take it for Edison. I think it's a trap. Chantel's current team. 1 free transfer. -4 to get Saka and bring in Pickford. I think now Everton are safe. I think Pickford's time is up. Kai says, is Fernandes 100% out? No, absolutely not. I think he'll probably be fine. Big Fat Giraffe says, any news on Cher? No, Eddie Howe's press conference will be in the morning. Big Badger is on Palmer captain. Palmer's auditioning for the captaincy for me tonight. I seem to have my captaincy on him already. This is like my bus team though still. We'll put it on Haaland for now. I don't know. I don't really know where I'm going with captaincy yet. I mean, we've only got just over 24 hours to decide. Mike says, do you think it's worth keeping Dubravka? I think you keep him as long as Eddie Howe doesn't say that Pope's going to start. Bill's trying to beat his son. 20 points behind. He has Foden, I have Salah. Should I cover him? No. Stick to your guns. You can't... if you want to stay ahead, you cover. But if not, if you're trying to overtake, you've got to do things different. Roberto's planning a move of Johnson to a City mid or Foden. Yeah, I'd go... De Bruyne is a differential. It depends if you're chasing or not. David said, barring the obvious of inevitable price increases, 1 from each position who'd be tempted by next season. Pickford, White, Palmer, forwards, I don't know, Watkins. Tom says he's Neto and must sell. Bench boost next week. Yeah, I think probably so. Eze update will be tomorrow, I think. Right, I think I've trialled everything I need to trial. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little mini bonus stream. If you look in the description to this video, it will give you the links for the press conference stream for tomorrow and the deadline stream. So if you make sure you've liked, obviously subscribe, notify, but also, yeah, click on that so that you can notify for that. I am planning to go live, if I've scheduled it right, for 12:30 because we're expecting Pep's presser to be at 12:30. So that's the plan. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you tomorrow.